Here we are, folks, episode 66 of XCW. The fallout from Backlash will continue here tonight. Backlash pay-per-view was an awesome pay-per-view. We only had one new champion at the pay-per-view itself. Almost everybody retained. Women's champion, the world champion, intercontinental champion, tag team champions. The only new champion, folks, was our television champion. CJ Lyons, member of the Wolfpack, ended up losing his belt to the bright up-and-comer Junior, who I've heard tonight is going to be taking off his mask later on this evening when he competes. So I guess got that confidence from his victory. We got Ross Fowler and Jake Watson in the party. I guess he got that confidence, and he wants here tonight to, I guess, unmask. Junior will be here with that television championship belt. But guys, XCW is in the waning hours of its life. XCW is going to be coming to an end, but don't worry, folks. XCW will live on through a new company, a new name, a new title. When WWE 2K16 hits the shelves, we're going to be telling you guys what the new company name is going to be, so that you guys can go out there, make arenas, make belts, make logos, figure out. We'll have about a week after 2K16 comes out to get all those things locked in place. I'll decide which of the each individual things I like the best. And if you want to go ahead and start submitting options once I reveal the name of the new company, then you can do that. Then you can send me stuff in an email or whatever as we get ready for the new year. But with XCW coming to an end, guys, we don't really have time for what I had planned to do a Royal Rumble Elimination Chamber style pay-per-view and then a WrestleMania. So we're going to have to condense what we had planned to do to either 2 weeks or possibly or two pay-per-views or possibly even just one pay-per-view. So I'm going to figure that out probably by tomorrow and let you guys know if we're going to have only one or two more pay-per-views in the 2K15 era of our XCW name and brethren. Jake Watson will be in. Ross will return. Yes, we know Jake Watson and Ross Fowler both want to come back. See, I say Ross Fowler. Ross Fowler is your username. I don't know if Ross just goes by Ross. Both want to be coming back for 2K16. You both definitely will have that opportunity. You'll at least have 40 creative wrestlers in our new league. I know there is a 100 creative wrestler limit, but 40 active creative wrestlers. I don't think that will include maybe divas. There might be divas allowed as well for creative wrestlers. There might be managers allowed as well. So those will both take up slots. I don't want to go too crazy. If I do many more than 40, I won't be able to handle that load. I can't probably do a 50, 60, 70 man creative roster, even though it's possible now. That would just be too big to try to run. I couldn't possibly get all those, half the people their matches, let alone everybody. So we're probably shooting around a 40-ish, 40, maybe max 50 ever, but probably 40 creative wrestlers for 2K16. But as we start here tonight, let's go ahead and jump into our first match. This is going to be Angel Holmes. This guy on our website has been calling out Brian Nash. Angel Holmes trying to say that he's going to be the future of this company. And, sometimes you call out the biggest stars in the company and they just ignore you. And Brian Nash probably would have if management didn't decide, you know what, we'll give Angel Holmes that opportunity. We're going to give him the opportunity at the man who has basically been the world champion, guys, for over a full year now. He has had 3 months he has held that championship going into 12 consecutive pay-per-views. Nick Nitro, Ross Fowler, Jay Mercury 300 in the chat now. So we're going to be kicking things off with our undisputed champion here in XCW. Can he take down Angel Holmes one-on-one? Or Angel Holmes pull off an upset and maybe push himself right into world title contention? But guys, let's go ahead and jump into this right here, right now. Entrances are off. That's good. I think we have one new debuting wrestler who will debut on Saturday Night Main Event. for that one wrestler, I will try to turn entrances on for that one match since it'll be the first time that we're seeing that person. I'm hoping they don't have the cell phone entrance. And here we go. We have no title match this week. There will be no there will be no slow momentum matches. Everything will be back to even. A lot of things coming up in 2K16, guys. Sweet. Nitro able to see the show. I'm trying to read the side chat up here. J Mercury 300, can you get my creator wrestler? Actually, J Mercury, I think we have one slot open. J Mercury. And so here's my question for you, J Mercury. Are you getting 2K16 and are you getting it right away? Because I don't know, you might want to wait for 2K16 to start, or I've got these guys that want to come back, like Jake Watson, Ross Fowler. I don't know. Before I start this match, let me get this out of the way. I don't know if I should debut before 2K16. I don't know if you want to wait till the new game to make your debut. If you want to make your debut now, so that people kind of already know who you are just a little bit. I mean, it'll be a month or two at most. They'll be able to get through in the next week and a quarter. So the question is, would you rather debut in 2K15 or 2K16? Because I'll go ahead and secure you a spot for 2K16 if you want to wait. Just let me know which you want to debut now. Okay. Well, I might be able to go download you for this show. I want to bring back Ross. I want to bring back Jake Watson. But for those guys, because to me that's like an event, I want to wait for 2K16 to bring those guys back. Unless we have a couple more spots open up. We have some guys kind of on the fence right now. They haven't really been showing up for any of our broadcasts. So, a couple guys on the fence. If I end up dropping a few guys in the next couple weeks, maybe in the next day or two, I might have spots to bring back Jake Watson, maybe even Ross Fowler before the new year, if they have creator wrestlers willing and able to be downloaded right now. By the way, the community creation or whatever is doing great today. I was able to see pictures. I was never disconnected from it, so everything's running good. Let's get things underway. Sorry, guys, talking so much. A lot of things to get ready for our upcoming new year. And let's go ahead and get things underway. Angel Holmes, Brian Nash, one-on-one. World champion taking on Angel Holmes. Angel has a little bit of a different look here. He's lost his T-shirts that he had always been wearing each week. Had like different messages and things written on them, very intimidating. Decided to drop the shirt out of that sash around his waist, reminiscent of Sabu. And Nash right here being taken down early. Angel, impressive. I know it hasn't been much, but anytime you can take the world champion down to his knees, that is impressive. But look at this, folks, right there. I said the word folks a lot. I know that. Brian Nash, that powerful power bomb, really turned the tide right now, and Angel could be in a lot of trouble.
Look out what's going on here. The superstar
They do, you're dead to me, Brent. I don't know what Tornado was saying about that. They do, you're dead to me. I don't remember what it's in reference to. That was a while back. Nash, Holmes had a quick early lead, but Nash has completely turned this match around. Sorry, Nitro. A nice leg drop right there by Brian Nash. Look at that. Set it in there, and right over here pounding him in the head again. Holmes really needs to get back to his feet, and he finally does. Oh, if he fun entrance. I did make sure that. Hey, J Mercury 300, if your guy is not a 90 right now, could you go edit his overall to a 90 with no stat lower than a 60? And I guess make sure he's got an entrance. Just make sure those two happen. Hold on, I think the signature reversed right there. Angel, who had really taken a beating the last few minutes, reverses that signature move, though, of Brian Nash, and now reverses that power bomb. Great job by Angel Holmes. But go make sure those things about your creator wrestler before I download them in between the two shows of Raw and Saturday Night Main Event. That way, I might have been going for a signature right there after he'd stolen it. That way, when I download him, I don't have to go edit him down to a 90 because I hate having to do that. Pidgeot Mins from mine returning on 2K16. Link Coolman. Hold on. Nash, it looked like for a moment was about to lose momentum, but Angel gets taken down as Nash reverses him, hitting yet another leg drop. WWE 4000 in the chat. Slink Coolman in here now. And right there, going for the spear again. Angel Holmes somehow keeps reversing that signature move of Brian Nash, but he literally just stood there as Nash takes advantage of a prone Angel Holmes. Angel still being attacked by Nash. We haven't seen a man take this much of a beating. Nash hasn't even had a chance to go for a pinfall, as he hasn't been able to hit a signature or finishing maneuver yet. Might have to go and win this one. There we go. Ouch. Spear right there. Third time's the charm. Holmes can't block it that time. And now 1, 2. No, Holmes avoided it twice. Kicked out of the signature that time, but we could be at F7 away from this match being over. A nice clothesline from Angel Holmes, though. Angel might have been going to the corner to set up for a signature or finisher of his own. Instead, Nash quickly back to his feet. And a nice spinning fisherman suplex right there. You guys, yeah, we're setting up possibly for the finish. Nash calling for that F7 powerbomb. He's got it locked in up top. No reversal incoming. That might be it. Nash going for the pinfall, center of the ring. No chance of a rope break. 1, 2, 3. Angel Holmes, a lot of smack talk. But in the end, it is Nash dominates him throughout this match. Angel did a great job of avoiding the spear right there over and over, but finally a spear really taking the wind out of him. And even though he tried to come back after that, right here is the finish of the match. This F7 landing him down. There was no chance of kicking out. Very few men have ever kicked out of that finishing maneuver, and Angel Holmes is no different right there. 1, 2, 3. The match over. Nash fears the Tyrant. Do I, says Tornado. We do know that Tyrant will have a #1 contendership match, and it's actually going to be next week. Next week, Tyrant will have a #1 contendership match. The man he will face yet to be determined, but we will see Tyrant actually. He will be in competition coming up in our very next match, guys. Tyrant took down Jackson Jordan at the pay-per-view to not only earn himself a #1 contendership, but keep himself in that world title picture. And he's going to be taking on the man who lost to Brian Nash at the pay-per-view. The man who, I don't think it was the closest anybody had come. I think Just Insane personally was I don't know. It's really close. Just Insane was milliseconds away from pulling that case down. I mean, pulling that belt down in that ladder match a number of months back. But Tyrant was moments away from getting that pinfall victory. I mean, that extra pinfall to tie up that Iron Man match. So I'm not sure who's giving him his best match, but we're about to see Vigilante member, man who failed to beat Brian Nash, just like everybody else one-on-one, Brent Ryder taking on the leader of D-Generation X, Tyrant, in the center of the ring. Here we go, guys.
This is it. These two superstars will
Nico Hammond, if you have any time.
Who the best competitor is here tonight.
Speaking in private, I guess I can talk to you after the show, Slink Cool Man, if you want to talk in private. That's fine. I want to face fake Jace again, says Nick Nitro. Right here, he's got a nice headlock, but Ryder able to push him back. Ryder sporting that brand new look. He's taken down by Tyrant, though. Hard time getting back to his feet. As he does, able to take a quick advantage of it, and that pullback attempt goes through. A nice Samoan drop right there by Brent Ryder. Pants, says B Tornado. Brent Ryder has gone off the reservation, according to Brian Nash. Brian Nash wants him to go back to his pants look. I think people actually really enjoyed Brent Ryder's old attire, but he's decided to go in a different direction. Still a member of the Vigilantes. Not sure exactly how he feels about losing to Brian Nash. Wasn't quite as chipper as he was before that title match at Backlash. Will there be a Backlash? Will Britt Ryder take it personally? Will he be mad, upset, angry about what happened? Or is he going to simply shrug it off and continue to fight here at XCW? I think Cool Man. Okay, yeah, same sure. Nice takedown right here by Tyrant. Shrugging off what Ryder was doing moments ago, able to fight back. Hits a nice suplex, but Ryder now gets reversed. Knee right to the gut. Tyrant, a very beautiful belly-to-belly suplex, crushing him to the ground. These are Nash normally in the main event. Starting out our episode tonight, Ryder versus Tyrant. Definitely main event quality. That's how much quality we have here in XCW. Guys that could normally end the shows. Hold on. Spinning back fist signature move right there. Brand new move debuted at the pay-per-view. Couldn't put Nash away. And right there, couldn't put Tyrant down either. But that was definitely a devastating maneuver. Goes for the C4, gets it blocked. Just like Nash at the pay-per-view, couldn't hit it. And right here, one-handed choke spinebuster. Signature move off that reversal. Just a 1 count, returns it. Just like Ryder had moments ago, 1 count. This time goes for the finisher, though. Does Ryder get it? Yes! Finisher blocked right there. Hits a nice facebuster out of it. He is set up for the C4, calling for it. Center of the ring. Tyrant could be in trouble. He's got it locked in. Nash blocked it at the pay-per-view. Tyrant does not. Is that enough to put him away? 1, 2, 3. Wow. I'm pretty shocked that Tyrant just went down after one finisher. I thought, sure, Tyrant was going to kick out of that. But just like Brian Nash took one F7 to put Ryder away, Britt Ryder uses one finisher right there to put down Tyrant for the 3 count. And Tyrant not going to be happy about losing to Britt Ryder when a World Heavyweight Championship #1 contendership match looms the coming week. He did not want to head into that match without momentum. And as Tornado says, fear the Reaper. C4 right there. That's what all it took to take him down. 1, 2, 3. The question, though, is who will Tyrant face to get a #1 contendership match? Who will have the opportunity besides Tyrant to face off with that world champion? But it lost to the world champion. Jackson Jordan's out of the division right now, going back for the Intercontinental or TV Championship. Alpha One out of the division right now, lost a #1 contendership to Shane Thomas. A #1 contendership match, not a match, a chance for a contendership match to Shane Thomas at the pay-per-view. So right now, I don't know exactly who's going to face Tyrant right now next week for that #1 contendership match. But things looking good right now for Britt Ryder, even though he was unable to defeat Brian Nash one-on-one. It's Skypes. Oh, it's Skypes, I guess what it is. Can I have Kofi? Well, we're not really doing single superstars at Skypes. Plus, we got 2K16 just around the corner. I'm trying to lay out all my details for exactly what will be happening as we arrive for 2K16. We will probably have a few real superstars in it. I don't know if I'm going to have people actually controlling those or not. They might be more of a thrown in as, I'm not sure exactly yet. Still trying to hammer out all those 2K16 details, figure out our new name. XCW is coming to an end soon, but it has been a great 2 years, even though this is a very shortened year of XCW. Hopefully, 2K16 will be just as good as 2K15 has been. But guys, let's jump into the action here. Right now, the man on your left in the pink and black is Ricky Brown. The man on your right, Dallas Morgan. Ricky Brown, of course, one half of your tag team champions. You see his tag team partner and the other one half of the tag team champions, Chris Kriddick, on the outside, out here to cheer on Ricky Brown as he takes on the former #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship. Dallas Morgan fought KC for that belt on our first episode back, and Kent Carter was able to get that title. Dallas Morgan could not get the #1 contendership back, losing a #1 contendership match to Kirby. And now Dallas looking to find his footing here. right here, right now, folks. We are going to see if he can turn things around, or for our tag team champions can pick up just where they left off in singles competition, just like they did in tag team competition. And right there, still an RKO off that springboard. Very nice. Came off the ropes. I don't think Ricky Brown expected him to jump up and clasp around the head like that, but he did, taking him down hard. Feature saying he'll be banned for Halloween. Uh-oh, lagging, says Tornado. Hopefully the lagging will stop. Hashtag spoiler alert. I win. Yes, Tornado Nash is basically John Cena. If anybody hasn't figured that out yet. Somehow he always wins. Can I download Chris Dart? Well, it Skypes right now. We might have a couple openings. I know there's about 3 or 4 guys who really haven't showed up since XCW returned. And if they don't show up, probably by our next episode, I'm going to have the C spots open. So it Skypes. I might have an opportunity for you to join. Send me a message on my Xbox gamer tag. It is Image Maker. Send that to me. Send me a message. Send me your creator extra's name, Chris Dart. Tell me that. And then I will see if I can download him, if possible, within the next day or 2. It looks like we'll probably be dropping a couple guys very soon. You support the military. I don't know who you're talking about. Who does support the military? Here we'll have 16 when it comes out. Of course I will. Oh, right there, out of nowhere, Ricky Brown taken down by that signature move. Dallas Morgan, 1, 2, Wolfpack member. No, Alpha 1, CJ Lyons, and Dallas Morgan. Those men are your Wolfpack, and the Wolfpack might have just picked up a victory. 1, 2, no! New finisher right there, that little Jimmy, that jump up, like, I guess not an STO, but I cannot remember what that basic move of that is called, but nice takedown by Dallas Morgan. Thought that just might be the end of that match, but the Wolfpack unable to get the win over the Vigilantes in singles competition, and a nice spine buster by Ricky Brown right there. Oh, you're going to do that every time now, aren't you, Nash? Because a former member of the military needs your help. Sorry, Famouser right there by Dallas Morgan. Morgan already busted open Ricky Brown. Sets up for a Wizard of Oz. That awesome knee lift into a neck breaker. Very impressive. Morgan going for the win here. 1, 2. Ricky Brown, even though he has been busted open, still fighting out. Not allowing Dallas Morgan to get the victory, but it's definitely been a match dominated by Dallas Morgan. Hits the RKO right there. Here, I think that's it, guys. 1, 2. No! Ricky Brown kicks out of his second signature. He's already been busted open. 2 signatures, a finisher, but he is still fighting. He takes Morgan down right there. It's Skype, so I have a call open. At this moment, I don't, but I probably am going to be cutting 1 or 2 people, maybe 3 people, after tonight's episode. So I probably will have a spot open. Nice pound on the back right there by Dallas Morgan. Dallas Morgan, what is he doing here? Dallas Morgan picking him up. Ricky Brown needs to run. He needs to get out, squirm, whatever he has to do. I think that's got to be it. 3rd signature of this match. 1, 2, 3. No! 2 count. Ricky Brown won't go down. He has been unable to fight back for the last 5 minutes of this match, maybe 6. But he cannot get any offense in. But he refuses to go down for the count. Yeah, and a Razak. That is in reference to Pizza Lecho. Hey, Image, he's here. Yes, hold on. Nice Wizard of Oz once again. Ricky Brown really looking out of it. I don't know why he can't fight back at all. Look at this pounds, and finally Morgan just waits, allows him to get 1 punch in. Knows it's going to weaken him. And Ricky Brown still fighting back. Ricky Brown now, what is this? Oh, nice under a hook powerbomb. 1. Just a 1 count. Morgan really has not taken much damage. Tyrant Ryder seen talking in the hallway. They shake hands and Tyrant walks into his locker room. I don't know what that is about. Hold on, turns him around. I don't know if Tyrant was showing wider respect or something is going on between those two. These two men have been at war for a long time. Ryder seems to always get the edge over Tyrant, but it's never been for a title. As Morgan still punishing Ricky Brown in this match with that nice turnbuckle. He used the ropes to launch himself an extra hard, dropping into the turnbuckle right there. Brown has got to be feeling. He's RKO maybe. Anything. Put him down out of his misery. Center of the ring. He covers him, not allowing him to get to the ropes. 1, 2, 3. Ricky Brown, what an effort to stay alive in this match. It took 4 signatures and a finisher to finally put him away. 3 RKOs. Puts him down. Ricky Brown. Chris Cryptic, no funny business from here to tonight, just supporting his partner. But you just saw one-on-one, a complete dismantling of Ricky Brown. And I don't know how exactly Dallas Morgan did it, but he crushed him. Image, this will help you. Twitch.mootbot.tv. Okay. I guess that's how you get a mod bot or something. Congrats, B-Tornado, for the title reign. Yeah. Nash's title reign, basically a year long. Never lost a one-on-one title match. Dallas Morgan, after what was a extremely disappointing pre-show match at the pay-per-view, picks up a big win here against one half of the tag team champions to move on our Monday Night Raw. Episode 66 of XCW. We're about to see the former, yes guys, it hurts to say, the former television champion CJ Lyons going one-on-one with Dizzle Dan. And I've been informed that CJ Lyons will get his rematch next week against Junior one-on-one. But the question actually is this match. Because if Dizzle Dan can do what he did before the pay-per-view, when he crushed CJ Lyons, if he can beat CJ Lyons here tonight, CJ will not get a one-on-one match with Junior for the TV title. No, Dizzle Dan will have earned himself this opportunity. We will see a triple threat between Junior, CJ, and Dizzle Dan. This should be a great matchup. Let's go ahead and get this match underway. One-on-one. Dizzle Dan an opportunity to insert himself into that TV title match next week. CJ early on showed a little bit of a new look, got the red hair up top, new attire on the bottom. Right now he is taking it to Dizzle Dan. Maybe more offense than he got against Dizzle Dan just 2 episodes ago. Right now, there he goes, pull back, gets it reverse, nice chin, nice jawbreaker right there by Dizzle Dan. Guys, XCW is coming to a close, and we are locking in on a brand new name for the company. We will be under new management. I'll inform you guys of who has bought the company, who is getting us back on a network, getting back to you guys, the audience, the way you want it, all digital formats, all that stuff will be coming up. When 2K16 comes out, we'll have about a week to get your creator resters ready. I'll let everybody know what the requirements will be, exactly what the overalls will be, if there are any limitations or minimums you have to have for stats, abilities, any of all that stuff. We'll have to figure that stuff out in the first week, hammer it all down. Don't want to have extreme disadvantages if we can help it. Right here, CJ really taking it to Dizzle Dan right now. Very nice. I would love to inspire everybody. I know Alex Tyson's going off to do his own stream for 2K16, and so I'm not sure if we'll have the Tysons around very much, or when we might have them back here in XCW. But if guys want to go, if they enjoy this, they feel like they can do it too. They want to run their own federation. They want to go do that. You're welcome to keep your guys here. You're welcome to take your guys out. Focus on what you've got to do. I was in just like this, run by Dashing DJ Yuri. Very enjoyable stream, but it was like I realized that I wanted to run one myself as much as I loved watching his stuff. I eventually had to stop watching basically in order to run, continue to run this. So it's up to each person on their own how they're going to do it. Right now, this is a good match between Dizzle Dan and CJ Lyons. Back and forth it has been. Both men getting some good spurts of offense in. Not quite as much a reversal fest as sometimes we see. Sometimes we'll see reversal after reversal, and nobody can really get any headway. And one of the things about 2K16 coming out is that hopefully the computer will put on some great matches. We'll have times, less reversal fest in the game, and it's definitely going to be interesting to see how all that works in terms of AI versus AI. And 1, 2, no, body splash off the ropes, high body splash from the big man. Almost put CJ down for the count, very late 2 count, but able to survive, and a nice reversal with that slap to the chest. Shanny82 in the house. Shanny82 will be competing later on. Alpha 1 does have a match upcoming right here. Nice. Looks like a comeback here by CJ. Pops him a couple times with that forearm. He comes back. And a nice spine buster by CJ Lyons. Dizzle Dan trying to get himself to the corner. He does. CJ making his way over there. What does he have set up? Oh no, we're going for that face wash. That running big boot to the prone man in the corner. Look at him holding his face in a lot of pain right there. CJ, oh no, CJ was setting up for that signature or finisher move right there. Gets it reversed. Now Dizzle Dan's got him up top. He might be dropping him. Yes. Catch German off of that electric chair. 1, 2, 3, and Dizzle Dan for the second week in a row, back-to-back weeks, has defeated CJ Lyons. And you know what? CJ just made his week next week a lot harder. Not only will he have to face Junior, the man who took the title from him, to try to win back that belt, but now Dizzle Dan, the man who's beaten him, the 2 men who in 3 consecutive episodes have pinned him. He's been pinned 3 consecutive episodes in a row, and now those 2 men are standing in his way. Will Dizzle Dan take the TV title, give Junior a short reign? Can CJ regain that belt, or is Junior just too good to let that belt go? We're going to find out next week. We see a triple threat between these 3 men. Only one of them is walking out of there with the title. CJ's attire is dope albino. Yes, he is. Great Albion. I want to say albino, but it's Albion. Drives me crazy. I say the Create Suite trailer Wrecking Crew game. And yes, I did. Very pleased with what a lot of I saw with the belts in particular. Looks very good. So I'm expecting our creator wrestler makers to make some great creator arenas, create a great creative belts, great creative logos for our company, all that stuff. When we get to 2K16. But let's go ahead and move on to the next match. Dizzle Dan making an impact in a short time here. Some weeks he has come out and stomped his way through people. Sometimes he has come out and gotten stomped. But he is on a roll as of late. And Dizzle Dan is going to take it possibly to the next level next week. But guys, look at this match right here. Jackson Jordan is out of the world title picture right now. Kent Carter is your Intercontinental Champion. And so we're going to see right now if maybe Jackson Jordan has what it takes, even though he couldn't get back into world title contention, if he can step down to Kent Carter's level and maybe show him he never should have lost the Intercontinental Championship belt at WrestleMania, and that this belt is in fact going to be his soon. Not sure how this is going to turn out, but let's watch this one-on-one match. Should be a great match between these 2 gentlemen. Yeah, you can pick set pieces and move them around. It seems like we have for the Create Arenas, we're going to have, similar to Create Wrestlers, you have a certain amount of, points value. So, if you choose the big skull, it's probably 30 points. And if you choose a certain Titantron, it's probably 60 points. And, you have a total of 120, something to that degree. So, it's going to be interesting to see what people can come up with. Maybe we'll have giant letters we can add. That'd be pretty cool if people WCW logo letters. We'd have giant letters we could put on the side of I think that'd be pretty cool. I don't know.
I don't know what's gonna happen here.
Oh, Shanny82. I never sent out a message. I sent out I only send out messages on what do you call it, on the activity feed. I never send a message to the actual people's accounts. I went online and looked for everybody's new tires. I didn't see one for Alpha 1, otherwise I would have downloaded it for him, but I didn't see one, Shanny. I could probably back out after this match and go download it real fast. I know we don't normally do that, but I could probably go do that. J double for the win, says Nick Nitro. Max Jordan kicked in the chest.
He's putting those educated feet to good use.
Got DX member Jackson Jordan, independent. I'm going to call him a heel. This guy definitely has a cocky attitude, not well liked around. This is the kind of guy that he can build himself a brand, not necessarily be a D-Generation X, a Vigilantes, a Wolfpack, but maybe pull a guy or two in underneath him, use them for his own purposes, but so far is just a solo guy right now. And he's fighting pretty hard against Jackson Jordan in what's been a great match early on. Jordan, nice belly-to-belly over the top. Casey really feeling it, lower back right there. Been a great match so far. We have seen Brian Tornado Nash ran through Angel home. Tyrant and Ryder, close matchup. Both men hit signatures, but Ryder's C4 puts Tyrant away. Oh, sweet chin music right underneath the jaw of Jackson Jordan. 1, 2, no, Jordan kicking out.
He anticipated that move perfectly.
And Ricky Brown did face Dallas Morgan in what was a complete one-sided maybe the most lopsided match I've ever seen from Ricky Brown. He got completely destroyed by Dallas Morgan. From start to finish, basically. Busted him open and maybe sent the Vigilantes a message. Right now, look at this. Nice suplex right there by Jackson Jordan. KC setting up for a finisher. Jordan has really not fought well in this matchup. Early on, things are going well. Attitude adjustment. Hooks the leg for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3. Jackson Jordan just got defeated by Kent Carter. I cannot believe it. This wasn't quite a squash match. It was back and forth early on. Once KC late in the match got it going, the sweet chin music, the attitude adjustment, and that was enough to me personally shock me. And he gets the win right there. I thought Jackson Jordan definitely was going to continue, flip the script from the pay-per-view when he lost to Tyrant. I thought he was going to maybe beat our Intercontinental Champion here tonight. KC seriously shocking the entire crowd right now. That very impressive victory. Igniter saying he wants his title back. Okay, Alpha 1 saying he'll wait till the next show to debut his new attire. So we'll go ahead and go to the next match then, which includes our boy Alpha 1. But it looks like our show has frozen, which is really annoying. Okay, guys, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say it a few times before I back out. Okay, the game has frozen. I'm gonna have to restart it. So if you're in the stream, don't leave. It'll take me 30 seconds to a minute and a half, somewhere in that range, to quit the game, restart it, and restart the broadcast. So nobody leave. The stream is not ending. If you're hearing me, if you're just watching in the chat, the stream is not ending. Don't leave. It's just a temporary setback. So let's go ahead and quit it, get back in this, and get it back to running. So we're going to quit.